Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about something that I think is incredibly important for all of us, and that is communication. Whether you're trying to impress someone in an interview, give a great presentation, or just have a conversation with a stranger, being able to communicate effectively is key. So in this video we're going to be giving you some tips and tricks to help you learn how to speak smart and how to talk to anyone. Number 1. The basics of communication. Let's start with the basics before we move on to the more advanced skills. Communication is all about being clear and to the point with what you say and making sure the person you're talking to understands you. This means using simple language, avoiding jargon or technical terms that the other person might not know, and making sure you're speaking at the right level for the person you're talking to. Number 2. Active listening. One of the most important parts of talking to someone is really hearing what they have to say. It's easy to get caught up in what we want to say, but it's just as important to let the other person talk and listen to what they have to say. Active listening means paying attention to the person's tone of voice, body language, and words so that you can better understand what they are saying. It's also important to ask questions and make sure you understand what they're saying by getting clarification. Number 3. Body language. Body language is another important part of communicating. Our body language can tell a lot about how we're feeling and can even contradict what we're saying with our words. Learning how to read and use body language is a great way to improve how well you communicate. For example, keeping eye contact shows that you're listening and interested in what the other person is saying, while crossing your arms can make you seem defensive or closed off. Number 4. Advanced techniques. Now that we've talked about the basics, let's look at some more advanced ways to communicate well. One method is called mirroring, which is when you use the same body language and speech patterns as the other person to build trust and a sense of connection. Power language is another way to show authority and assertiveness. This is done by using strong, confident language. For example, saying things like "I'm sure that," or "I'm convinced that," can help you sound more sure of yourself and convincing. Number 5. Overcoming communication barriers. Even with all of these tools, it can still be hard to talk to people sometimes. It's important to be aware of common communication problems like cultural differences, language barriers, and physical barriers like noise or distance. To get past these problems, you need to be patient, kind, and open-minded. Learning about other cultures and languages can also help you get better at talking to people. So that's it for today's video on how to speak smart and communicate effectively. Remember, communication is a key part of building relationships, whether it's in your personal or professional life. By using these tips and techniques, you'll be well on your way to becoming a master communicator. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more great content.